Matt's now here. What are you saying, my friend?
I'm gonna jump straight right into it. Edouard Mendy is rubbish. I said this back in February, Terry. You remember I said back in February, I said Kepa Arrizabalaga must be starting. Not because he's a better keeper than him, but it needs to show discipline to Edouard Mendy that fuck, you can be dropped. You can be dropped. Edouard Mendy does the same thing over and over and over again. He cannot play with his feet. And I said this before the season started. I said managers are going to tell their players to press the hell out of Edouard Mendy. Everton tried to did it, tried to do it, but they weren't good enough. Spurs didn't do it because they're not a pressing team. Leeds, who are a pressing team, did it and they succeeded because Mendy tries to be Cristiano Ronaldo in the situation and tries to take on four players. It's embarrassing. If Kepa Arrizabalaga does not start next game, I'm not watching that game because I'm sick and tired of Tuchel giving these players the opportunity to start when they prove nothing. It's not just Mendy, it's Havertz and it's Mount. The same players get to go back on that pitch by showing nothing. Put me on the pitch, Tuchel. I've shown nothing to deserve for me to go on the pitch, but put me on the pitch because Havertz and Mount show absolutely nothing. No goals, no assists, no creativity. They just go to the game and they somehow deserve to be on the next game. And we've got to look at this right now and criticize Tuchel. I'm going to say that I love Tuchel. I said I'm going to back him all the way, but what is he doing with this lineup, man? He plays Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek had one good game against Spurs. Spurs tax, right? Fine, he deserves to start, but why keep your captain Aspilicueta and not play him against a game like Leeds? He should be starting this game. If not, we should have sold him to Barcelona. There is no point in keeping him. The only good player on this pitch I can't even name because everyone was all over the place. We were unstructured FC. We were all over the place. And it started when our keeper tried to do Cristiano Ronaldo and kick the ball more wise. Everyone came here and they sat here and they blamed Jorginho when he did that. Where's the same consistency from Mendy? I need to hear it because I do not want to see him in this next game because he's shown absolutely nothing and it's just despicable how Kepa, who's proved himself under Tuchel, isn't getting started. It's embarrassing. And I'm sick and tired of it saying this every single time, but apparently I have an agenda. Apparently I'm delusional. When I said it back in February that Mendy is on a decline. I'm sick of it, man.
Listen, I get the frustration of the way you're doing things. Loftus Cheek starting at wing back, very very weird decision from me. But what was wrong with your team's fight today? Because Leeds won every battle, they got first to every ball. Like, what do you think went wrong?
I said this last with a girl as well. I said we are boys playing in a man's sport. We go 1-0, and actually, Terry, you commented this at halftime as well. You said that we've never came back from 2-0 or something, and I was shocked at that with that stat. And it just adds to my point that we are boys in a man's sport. We go down 1-0 and we don't turn around and go, all right, we've got to now show more intensity and show more discipline to get that result back. The only time we do that is when we're underdogs back at Ajax in the Champions League and back at Real Madrid in the Champions League. But when we are supposed to come back and score, we don't do it. We don't have any intensity. And I've always said we're lacking a proper captain. My favorite captain in history was Keane for Man United. I love that captaincy, and we need someone like that. But we don't have it, and I don't think there's anyone in the market right now. But look at our players we have. Our captain's being benched, our supposed captain. I don't even classify him captain. I've said it right now. Aspilicueta to me is not a captain. If we kept him for captaincy, I don't know what Tuchel's doing. But Jorginho, our captain, he's not a captain. I'll be honest. I like Jorginho, but he's not a captain. This guy might be vocal on the pitch, but he's not a captain. And I don't know if you caught it, but I actually saw Thiago Silva and Reece James arguing on the pitch when Mendy had the ball, right in the middle of play. And to me, that just shows that I don't want to say it, but we are heading the direction of Manchester United, where we are unstructured FC, we're panicking FC, and it just adds to the point. We need more players. We need a De Jong, we need a Fofana, we need depth because we're using, and the same people try to use this excuse that we have our academy players. These academy players are rubbish. Loftus Cheek, get out. Gallagher, get out. Havertz, he's not even a common player. He needs to go. Mason Mount is questionable because he's doing the same thing in and out. And I'm just really sick of it. But to add to that question, we are boys in a man's sport. And I'm going to keep saying that because it's the same thing game on, game on, game on.
Listen, Matt, really passionate comments there from you. So I know it's really late at night or early in the morning
It
where you
is,
are, my
yeah.
friend. I'll let you crack on and we'll speak again soon. Matt
Take
there,
care,
ladies
Terry. Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, wants Kepa in this team, wants Mendy out, doesn't rate the Cobham graduates, does not think they're good enough. Questioning Thomas Tuchel's tactics and system and setup today. We have got to